Let's be real, I have been hyped for Fantastic Four first steps for a while now. But then early screeners dropped and suddenly the internet could not stop raving about it. That's when I got suspicious. You know that feeling when everyone starts overhyping a movie and you are like, oh no, is this actually going to be a mess? This is Marvel's latest shot at getting the Fantastic Four right. They have tried before, some attempts became memes, others like Fantastic, we all tried to forget. But now director Matt Shakman, best known for WandaVision, takes the reins. This reboot is set in an alternative universe where Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm and Ben Grimm have been a team for 4 years already. And now, Galactus is headed for Earth. It's go time. Right off the bat, the movie does a solid job of establishing that this team has history. Instead of showing another origin story, we get a recap via a fun talk show montage. Smart move. The movie also leans into this retro-futuristic 50s, 60s design vibe that really stands out. I said this back when the trailer dropped, it looks like someone in the 1960s trying to imagine the year 2025. And weirdly enough, that aesthetic really works for the world they have built. Nothing super groundbreaking tech-wise, but visually it pops, feels different, feels fun. Let's talk about the cast. Pedro Pascal is somehow both everywhere and still great. At this point, he's like a cinematic genre up to himself. Sure, people joke about Pedro Pascal fatigue, but the guy is good. Is the mustache a little distracting as Reed Richards? Maybe. Would he look more in character if he shaved it? Definitely. But honestly, the man delivers. He plays the classic genius burdened with saving the world and you believe him. His chemistry with Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, on point. They sell the dynamic of a couple balancing love, science and world-ending stakes. There is even a hilarious bit where Reed brags about going to space with the smartest minds on Earth, who also just happen to be his wife, his brother-in-law and his best friend. Nepotism. It's not just for Hollywood, apparently it's for Marvel's first family too. Ben Grimm, aka The Thing, felt solid, literally and figuratively. He's the lovable tough guy, cracking jokes and smashing stuff, but I do think the mid-2000 versions gave him more emotional depth. Here it is more like he's made of rocks, deal with it. Still there's charm in seeing him be a neighborhood hero, especially with kids. It's sweet, just a bit surface level. But that's the trade-off when you skip the origin story and jump straight into established team dynamics. The effects, way better than the trailer made them seem. There's a particular action sequence that just looks stunning. Maybe it was the IMAX boost, but I was impressed. Not telling you to go for IMAX or nothing, your money, your choice, but yeah, it slapped on the big screen. Even Silver Surfer, who got clowned on in trailers for looking weirdly outdated, looked much better in the final film. Some tweaks clearly happened after Fiend fed back. There's one moment with Johnny carrying Ben that looks 10x better in the actual movie than in the promo clips. So if you are worried about the CGI, don't be. It holds up. Now let's talk about Galactus. He's always been a tough character to get right. For a while, studios treated these cosmic giants like moody clouds. But this version, legit terrifying. The glowing eyes, the looming presence, and Ralph Ineson's deep chilling voice. Chef's kiss. He brings so much gravitas that you are like, okay yeah, this dude eats planets and I buy it. And to my surprise, Shala Bal's Silver Surfer actually worked. There is even a genuinely emotional scene with her I didn't expect. Wish they explored it more, but hey, maybe in a spoiler breakdown later. Was this gender swap a creative choice or a marketing play? Probably both. It definitely plays into online discourse, but it doesn't feel forced. My online gripe is if you are going to change something like that, go deeper with it. Use it. Pacing wise, I wish the film had a bit more breathing room. Some storylines felt like they were just getting started and then boom, we are done. Like someone half unpacked a suitcase and called it a day. That said, the movie is exactly what Marvel needs right now, a standalone story. No need for a PhD in MCU lore to follow what's going on. You can watch this fresh with no Marvel homework and still have a good time. Compare that to other MCU entries recently that feel more like mandatory reading than entertainment. And Johnny Storm, he finally feels like Johnny Storm. Confident, cocky, chaotic, but not cringy. And yes, he's still got that flirt vibe. The movie just doesn't give him much time to flex it. He's busy, helping save the planet from intergalactic doom. Speaking of character changes, there was a lot of talk about the movie came out, stuff like Johnny's not a womanizer anymore or Sue Storm leads the team now. But the movie kind of contradicts that. Reed's clearly still in charge, he's the guy solving the equations and giving the press briefings. Sue is involved, sure, but she's not the boss. And this is the part that bugs me. I hate when studios try to explain the movie before people see it. Just let the audience watch and form their own opinions. Don't spin narratives that don't match what actually is on screen. Feels like manufactured outrage bait, and sadly a lot of YouTubers fall for it. Anyway, rant over. The movie itself, pretty good. I won't call it fantastic, even though a million YouTubers will, but it's absolutely worth seeing. And yes, I did grab the Blu-ray. Oh, and stay for the credits. The post-credit scene at the very end is cute, whatever, but the mid-credit scene, yeah, that one's legit. Definitely worth sticking around for.